Praise the Lord. So we begin our study on marks of a true Christian, which is taken from Romans chapter 12 verses 9 onwards. Like I mentioned last time, these marks or evidences are what make us a true Christian. Without these evidences or marks, we can never be called a true Christian. What we will be is fake Christians, hypocritical Christians, empty Christians, misguided Christians, but never true Christians. To be a true Christian, we need these evidences, and that is why Jesus said a tree is known by its fruit. Fruit is what identifies a tree, not gifts, not external appearances, but fruit. So walk with me, Romans chapter 12 verses 9 onwards, and the first thing, the first mark of a true Christian, Paul says, is love. Paul says, let love be genuine. Without love, none of us can ever be called as true Christian. Love is the most important evidence of a true Christian. And when you talk about love, we are talking about a standard towards which we can measure our love and judge whether it is genuine or not genuine, whether it is fake. And what is that standard? That standard is God's love. The standard is Jesus. That is our standard against which we measure our love. So for love to be genuine, the first and most important thing that we need to understand is when we talk about love towards God, we must put God's heart, God's desire for us ahead of my own desires, my own interest. Okay, when God says love and accept and forgive, even if every inch of our body is resisting that, we still go ahead and love, we accept, we forgive, because we are putting God ahead of our own interest. And as I said, the standard is Jesus. God's love is our standard. Did Jesus do that? Yes. In John chapter 5 verse 19, Jesus said, Jesus said to him, truly, truly, I say to you, the Son can do nothing of his own accord, but only what he sees the Father doing. For whatever the Father does, that the Son does likewise. In other words, Jesus is saying that I have put the Father's desire ahead of my desire. I have made that choice. It's not that I am incapable of doing. No, I have the freedom, but I am exercising that freedom to make a choice, and the choice that I have made is I will only do what the Father does and not anything that I want. So when we talk about love towards God, we must be willing to put God ahead of our own interest. God bless.